Okay, what's up YouTubers? This is your guy, Mr. Evaluator. So, what we're going to be pretty much talking about is scaling Goku to the highest peak imaginary. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to be talking about the concept of things versus the idea of things versus the things of itself. Okay, so I'm going to basically tell you Goku's full power and also include the battle with the truth. I've done it in CBR, so I'm just going to add a little bit more to it. So, the god of the Full Metal Alchemist universe, since he's kind of described being omnipotent at the top of things, being at the top of things, infinity times infinity. So, in this scenario, I'm going to go ahead and rush through it today because I don't know what kind of loud noise is going to come in the background. So, in this scenario, guys, we're talking about Goku, okay? And Goku has all forms of capabilities. He can pretty much absorb, Kai and probably even sense other Kai and energy. But this is going to be real quick, okay? So, in this scenario, the concept of things, we're going to be talking about speed. Okay, so we got speed versus the ideal speed versus the concept of speed. Okay, speed has a measurement of speed throughout the entire speed universe. It's basically a measurement of all speed that represents all speed throughout the entire universe. Okay, a measurement of all speed throughout the universe. Okay, and now we got the idea of speed that represents, well, actually, that's basically the foundation of all speeds throughout the entire universe of speeds, from the smallest speed in the universe to the biggest speed ever recorded in the universe of science. Okay, every speed counts in the idea of speed and anything that concerns speed. Okay, now speed itself pretty much only measures whatever is consists of speed. So as far as talking about how many light years away the sun is from the earth, or how fast your car goes 60 miles an hour, speed is basically everything. It's literally not everything, okay? But it's everything that has speed. Okay, speed represents everything that has speed and any formula that pretty much connects to speed. But the idea of speed is every formula that contains speed. And speed is a recording of, mathematics and science. So if there's any speed, okay, anything in the universe that was pretty much recorded and sized by speed or ever measured by speed, it goes within the idea of speed. So the idea of speed is on the outskirts of the universe of speed, okay? And the universe of speed is pretty much infinite. So this ideal of speed itself is infinite. So this idea of speed supports the infinite amount of speed throughout the infinite universes of speed. Okay, the ideal. Now we got the concept of speed, which is basically the foundation of speed itself and the ideal of speed. And this concept will be outside the entire speed universe. Okay, so in this case, the concept of speed is literally outside of creation. Okay, so the statement is that the ideal of speed, the concept of speed, right? And the ideal of speed came from its own concept. So what I'm basically saying is the concept of things is outside creation. So the concept of speed, whatever ideal it was, right? The concept of that speed created the ideal. So whatever created the ideal of speed created the ideal of speed being recorded. So basically the concept of things is basically the outside. It's like a peanut butter and jelly recipe. So you had an idea that to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? So you make a peanut butter and jelly recipe. That peanut butter and jelly recipe is within creation, right? But the ideal of you making that peanut butter and jelly recipe is outside the infinite creation of, well, it's not on the outside, it's on the outskirts, but it's still within the infinite imagination of peanut butter and jelly, right? But the concept of that peanut butter and jelly sandwich recipe came from you looking at pizza. So in actuality, looking at a commercial, or possibly looking at a peanut butter and jelly commercial, right? Well, let's just say this. A peanut butter and jelly recipe came from you watching How to Make a Recipe, right? So How to Make a Recipe is the concept of you making, is the ideal of you, is the concept of you making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which basically gave you an ideal to make that recipe. And that ideal supported you creating the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is how you do scale with the concept versus the ideal versus, the thing of the ideal. Okay? So, in this scenario, that was 5. In this scenario, Goku goes to fight the truth, right? The truth, according to the Full Metal Alchemist universe, the truth is everything in the universe. He's everyone and everything plus infinity, times infinity, times infinity, times infinity, times infinity, times infinity, times infinity, x, x, y, 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 z, 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 okay, etc. So he's at the top of everything. So there's not one person that could go to him, and because he's at the top of everything, right? And he is literally everything. So in actuality, the truth is the literal concept of the entire Full Metal Alchemist universe. He isn't the ideal of the Full Metal Alchemist universe. He is the concept of the Full Metal Alchemist universe. So that means he's outside of the Full Metal Alchemist universe. He's outside his own creation. He's literally outside his own creation. So he will be the concept of the whole Full Metal Alchemist universe. So Goku approaching this guy, in actuality, since he will be everything and everyone, I told you guys earlier in the video that Goku Ki is basically what gives him the ability to multiply his powers, to increase his powers, and to basically potentially get stronger, right? Okay, so in actuality, according to Full Metal Alchemist universe, right, the truth will be this living key into Goku, okay? And not only him being this key to Goku, he will be infinitely stronger than Goku, okay, etc. So now here's the thing: would the truth be able to snap Goku out of existence? Would he be able to literally disassemble Goku? Everything, just flatten everything, right? The answer is no, okay? This is how you use anime logic. According to the Full Metal Alchemist universe, he has the power, he's the concept of everything. And he is literally everything. He is basically the concept. So being the concept supports the idea. And the idea is the creation of the thing. So basically, he is the outside of everything, right? So that means he will be the outside of Goku, the concept of Goku. He will be the idea of Goku, and he will be Goku himself. Now, as I told you, this key is living energy, right? So, in actuality, I'm going to tell you why. In actuality, he will be the key that lives in Goku. He will be the concept of it. He will be the ideal of it, and he will be it itself. Now, Goku, according to the Dragon Ball Z universe, if there is a Saiyan that does not have full control over their Kai, right, they can pretty much explode and die. So, yes, the truth could do this to anybody that does not have full control of the power, because he will be that in them, right? And basically them. So, but pretty much like all for one, or one for all. Like when Midoriya, use all of that at one time, he break every ligament in his body because he doesn't necessarily have full control over one for all yet. So, in this scenario, he would pretty much just disassemble Midoriya, right? And just get him to the side like he ain't nothing, just spit on him, okay? And everything falls apart. But with Goku, no. Because Goku has according to the Dragon Ball Z universe, right? In Saiyan that has full control over their Kai, it doesn't matter what level they pretty much go to. They would never overheat because they have full control of their Kai. They could probably get tired. They probably could not sustain a transformation like Super Saiyan 3, but it does not necessarily mean that Goku, it does not necessarily mean that Goku has not mastered his Kai. In actuality, Goku has mastered his Kai. And because he mastered his Kai, right, his Kai cannot explode on him. Okay, it's almost like a ticking time bomb. Goku's Kai cannot explode on him and it can't kill him. So, with the truth being the outside of Goku, being the concept of Goku, the idea of Goku, and being Goku himself, basically means he is that Kai, and Goku has full control over this Kai. So, in actuality, with Goku absorbing, right, his own Kai, he would literally be the living energy inside Goku. So, in case he decides to get 100 times higher, plus infinity times X times Y, continuously, etc., to Goku, that will be Goku, okay? That will literally be Goku. And at this point, he would not be able to disassemble Goku because Goku has full control over his Kai. Goku has mastered his Kai. And now that he has full master control over his Kai, so he would literally try to be the attacking. He would literally, so the truth would literally trying to be in the Kai. He will literally try to attack Goku from within himself, but it's not going to happen because he has full control over his Kai. So, in case, I'm sorry about that, there's a crazy motorcycle in the background. So, in actuality, Goku will be way stronger than the truth. And there's clearly anything the truth could actually do. Because in actuality, Goku would literally be the god of the Full Metal Alchemist universe. He would. Because it'll scale Goku to being a sense. The truth is this energy to Goku. Because according to the Full Metal Alchemist universe, he's everything, right? And he's at the top of the notch. So whatever scale the truth is, and being this Kai will literally be Goku. It will literally be Goku. In a sense, he's this Kai. When Goku charges his Kai and he goes Super Saiyan, he will be 50 times what the truth actually is. Plus more, plus more. So every time the truth increases his power, that will be Goku. That will be Goku. He will literally be amping Goku's power. So at this case, in this scenario, if he tries to attack him 4-dimensional, 3-dimensional, 2-dimensional, that will literally be Goku at that scale, okay? Because he will be the living Kai. His Kai basically gives him the accessibility to kind of do anything he wants. And doing anything he literally wants gives Goku that accessibility to actually do anything he wants. So, because he's scaled to that level of power, his Kai, being his Kai, gives Goku the ability to attack 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, and actually 2-dimensional. So, in this case, with Truth being omnipotent and being the Kai inside Goku literally makes Goku omnipotent. So in actuality, the Truth is basically doing this with Goku will be like Truth looking into the mirror. It'll be Truth looking at himself in the mirror. So that's what it is. And he will pretty much be, and Goku will pretty much be the Truth at that layer of power because he has full control over his Kai. So if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, leave them below because these guys is finna have a stupid bike ride, okay? And I barely couldn't hear myself, so I don't know if you guys got distracted, but I want to go ahead and repeat what I kind of just said towards the end. So just a little short term, let's say the Truth right now is omnipotent, well, omnipotent. He is the concept of everything, right? And the concept is bigger than the idea, and it's bigger than the thing itself. So in actuality, you know, being all three of these things basically puts you beyond the concept of yourself. So like if you kind of really clearly go into it and look at what's actually happening, because the Truth will literally be the Kai inside Goku, it puts Goku where Truth is, right? Because he has full control of his mastery, full control of his ki. And this is according to the Dragon Ball Z universe. However, if Goku did not have full control of his Kai, then he probably could disassemble him. He would disassemble Goku because he does not have full control of his Kai. But however, Goku does have full control of his Kai, and whatever level the Truth actually jumps on, right, at his power, that will literally be Goku. Goku will reach that scale because he will be the Kai in him. So being his ki will put Goku to that level. And when Goku goes Super Saiyan, he becomes that. So in actuality, the Truth wouldn't beat Goku. So as I said before in the CBR debunking all of those characters, the Truth is worth nothing to Goku. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them in the comment below. Appreciate it, guys.